Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Harold Castro, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. To first. Santana's got it. There's one. To Santana to get the double play. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Ready with the 2-0.
Hey.
Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers 0. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Travis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 50.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, the second baseman,
Pitch on the way.
Hernandez.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Romine is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, Oscar.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. First offering on its way.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting
And that'll
first,
bring in the switch
the
hitting
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Granby.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Cameron Maybin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Austin Romine. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Bases are empty. One man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Pause. Now the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now Carlos Santana. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Santana tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Down the left field line and deep. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jordan.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now, Travis Demerit. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tigers, the left fielder, Travis Demerit.
Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Harold Castro. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
The 2-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Roberto Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way.
Aye. One and one.
One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Two and two.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all
The
around the
batter,
zone,
number 7.
and then you bring that
Second
one
baseman,
inside. You can't do
Big
anything with
dog.
it. What does it do? It just locks you up
Hernandez.
inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
Too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
Now
a high
batting,
piece of cheese,
the center
swung
fielder,
at and missed.
Oscar.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but
Mercado.
it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Maben.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Goodrum. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One
Now
thing to
batting,
give up a walk, but
the
to do it on
designated
4
hitter,
pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Reyes.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey!
3-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are
Now
not
back.
looking good here
The
in the
third
4th
baseman.
inning. That's the
Post
second
man.
walk of the frame. Good
Good
time for the
here,
catcher to
man.
go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where
The
you
left
really
fielder.
want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign.
The right fielder, number 8.
And now time is
Jordan.
called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now
and the force play is now in order.
Roberto
At the plate, Roberto Perez. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We played 4 full. The Indians won. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Travis Demerit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Travis Demerit.
First pitch on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up
next
middle
for the
of the
Tigers,
plate usually
the
gets
designated
deposited in the seats.
Harold Castro.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball two. 2 balls, no strikes.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On the ground to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That's ball.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. And he's in there safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in once. And Maben 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading
0
off
for
for
1 with a
the
run
Indians,
scored thus far.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ivan Nova
please.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ivan Nova. Now batting.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's been making it look really easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And that misses for ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Fouled off. Pitch popped up. Candelario is there. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on. Striding in, Austin Romine. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Kristen Stewart will be next. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Scorched to third. Ramirez is up with it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. From the stretch. plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
To 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be.
Up
Just
next
throwing
is
a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Travis Demerit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Nope, upstairs.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold.
Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Nick Whitgren answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Whitgren.
Harold Castro will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They still trail here at 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. singled home a run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Oscar Mercado will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, another base hit right there, D-Roll. They've already stranded 10 runners. Could this possibly be 11?
And that's the name of the game right there, Danny. Hitting with runners in scoring position. You have to find a way to buckle your chin strap and stay in there and fight for a knock.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Cameron Maben, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Down 21.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Fouled away. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now in the box, Austin Romine. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's right there. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four. So digging in now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Ronnie Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 51, Ronnie Garcia.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready for another shot now. Kristen Stewart. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Travis Demerit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jordan.
Here comes the first pitch.
Luplow.
Nope.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 0 now. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Roberto.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And there's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He was retired with a ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's out.
Oscar Mercado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. He pulls this one into right. Stewart is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Hand.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Luplow is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
And next it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Into a slide, and he makes a spectacular play to end the game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-3 the final score today. The Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shane Bieber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matthew Boyd was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brad Hand earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians.